Pada Sabtu, 11 April 2026, demonstran berkumpul di Trafalgar Square, London, untuk memprotes larangan terhadap kelompok aktivis Palestine Action. Aksi ini dipenuhi dengan ketegangan, saat polisi melakukan penangkapan terhadap peserta yang mengangkat spanduk bertuliskan, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestine Action". Protes ini merupakan bagian dari kampanye Lift the Ban, yang berusaha menuntut pencabutan larangan yang diterapkan terhadap kelompok tersebut, meskipun Mahkamah Agung Inggris telah memutuskan bahwa larangan itu melanggar kebebasan berekspresi. Aktivis mengkritik kebijakan luar negeri Inggris yang berhubungan dengan produksi senjata yang digunakan dalam konflik di Timur Tengah, khususnya terhadap Palestina.
So this is a mass protest, part of the Lift the Ban protests against the crazy and unlawful ban on Palestine Action as terrorists.
Currently under arrest, contrary to Section 13 of the Terrorism Act.
That ban was ruled unlawful by the High Court in February. And on the same day, the Met put out a statement saying they would stop arresting people now that the ban was ruled unlawful as violating human rights, as violating the Home Secretary's own policy. And then for reasons that nobody really understands, but after this protest was publicly announced, the Met decided actually that wasn't a proportionate approach. The really proportionate approach would be to recommence arresting people for terrorism, for peacefully protesting against genocide. So alongside the international rules-based order, we see our democracies unraveling. And I think what people are standing up for today is democracy, which is also the self-determination of peoples. So that's where there is this strong alliance between defending our own democratic rights in this country and standing up for the self-determination of the Palestinian people.
The fact that we are allowing arms manufacturers to produce weapons which still today are being used to kill Arabs in the Middle East, it's outrageous. I've not found anybody who I know personally who is opposed to what I'm doing. Of course, you will get the odd Zionist, the odd sponsored Zionist who will say stupid things, but they are on the fringes there, really not important when it comes to our society.
You should be ashamed, all of you. You must know you're wrong. All right.
Your health records, Palantir data. UK.
I mean, it's their way of slowly dismantling even the fundamental principles of democracy in this country, the right to gather, the right to freedom of speech, the right to protest. I mean, it's very clear to anyone that the protesters here are peaceful. But they've understood how deeply embedded the British state is in the genocide of Palestinian people, how deeply aligned the state is with Zionism. And thankfully, there is a barrier of fear that I think all of these people have finally crossed, where arrest is no longer a threat to them, where even charges under the Terrorism Act are no longer a threat to them, because they understand the alternative is a total dissolution of the principles of democracy and freedom of speech in this country.
Causing damage to weapons of war
is not terrorism, and everyone knows it's not terrorism, and it's deeply cynical of the government to say that it is terrorism. Personally, it's quite complicated for my career. I'm a clinical psychologist. The body that kind of oversees us sees arrest, takes arrest quite seriously. So yeah, it's a big deal.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.